YNW Melly might be coming home on Bond Family, but how did we go from this?
So what you got tattooed on your face? Tell me about it a little bit.
You know, I got Sat Chase right here. That's my brother. That's my twin.
Okay.
And I got Juvie.
Juvie?
Yeah, my brother.
Just a lot of your friends who passed?
Yeah. Nah, them my niggas right there.
Oh, okay.
My brothers right there.
My bad. I wouldn't get none of my friends tattooed on my face until they died.
Yeah,
I'm not a good friend like you are, apparently.
This shit for life.
For this.
New evidence has just came out on the YNW Melly double murder trial that changes everything. In a trial that started June 12th, Melly has been claiming that his two friends, YNW Sack Chaser and YNW Juvie, died by a drive-by shooting incident.
We gonna break it down. Let's get down to the smoke.
Wrote, Melly's lawyers submitted their last paperwork for Melly to be released on a bond till trial in September. This time they have full confidence that Melly will be released from jail. Melly's mother would give an update on his release.
We just still praying. I know I said I would give I'll keep everybody updated with what's happening. I know right now we're waiting. So basically the judge is going to do, I guess, a written order. So we're just waiting, and that order can come any minute, or it can come tomorrow.
But no matter how it goes down, two people lost their life in that car that night. You know what I'm saying? So we got to find out exactly what's going on. But damn if his mama ain't fine, though. Y'all know I'm cross-country macking and stacking. I might have to go check out her OnlyFans. Shit, I'm gonna have to go check it out.
YNW Melly's mom, and you're about to hit OnlyFans.
Why not? You make money while you sleep, and I turned 40 this year. Why not do something crazy?
I know y'all thought I was playing. I know y'all thought I was playing. Nah, I won't play. Now I'm gonna go check out the OnlyFans.
Somebody call a cop, because it got to be illegal to look that good.
Melly's statement, just saying how he's been hurt, how he's scared for his life. As a mother, how did that make you feel?
It's heartbreaking. It made me feel completely helpless. Broward Sheriff's Office definitely needs to be investigated. I mean, they are making up their own rules. We tried to go to court about this situation. The judge really doesn't have any jurisdiction when it comes to the jail, because we actually had a hearing about the mistreatment of him, and the jail they make their own rules. And I don't think that's fair, because
YNW Melly made sure to check in on his mom, who was worried for him during his trial. Do y'all think Melly's innocent?
You're innocent till proven guilty. The brother's not guilty yet. You see what I'm saying? So you treat him like a guilty individual. You know what I'm saying? He should be out on bond. I feel like this should not be holding any individual, until you're proven guilty. Because if I'm innocent until proven guilty, why am I still locked up? Then when they find me guilty, they give me time served. No, I shouldn't even been here. Because if I'm found not guilty, are you gonna give me how you gonna give my time back? How? You're not. If you go to court and you're found not guilty, you just lost a whole bunch of time for no goddamn reason.
How many personalities do you have?
6. You got Marcus, you got YNW Melly, the rapper, you got Melvin. Melvin just started rapping too.
Yeah, I am Melvin and I am a killer. Don't play with the crew. If you do, I'm a kill.
This is a channel for the people, by the people, and I'd appreciate it if you take the time out of your day to buy me a coffee. I done left the link in the description box below. It would be great, because y'all know we bring the flavor each and every single day.
fair, because I know that they need to answer to someone too.
They would then bring up evidence from the original trial, proving that the feds saying Melly committed the crime inside the Jeep is false. As GPS evidence reveals, Melly was running down the street and hiding into a bush.
That would be the part where he's saying that someone just shot the car up and was trying to shoot him. So I asked him if he was okay, where he was, and he's like, there's a car coming behind him, like hiding. He was like, there's some, there's some, I think they're still out here or something. So I'm like, are you okay? He's like, I'm okay. I said, well, where are Sack and Juvie? And he said, I don't know if they're in the car. I think they're...
Then to back up...
Two mistrials later, if I'm not mistaken, they still ain't got it right. So there's hope for the brother to be coming home. Now, if he really did it, then hey, he should be found guilty of his charges and you know, be a man about it. But I don't think a man's gonna unalive two of his partners I don't know the motive yet. We got to find the motive, family. Let's find the motive if there is a motive.
Claims of it being an actual drive-by. In the original trial, it was confirmed that there was never a firearm found, claiming it was a drive-by as the guilty party drove away with the firearm.
So the first thing is I didn't have a firearm, so I can't know which firearm I'm going to use in order to replicate any of my tests. So I can't make tests for this determination because I don't know what was used.
Okay.
With his release package looking so good, the prosecutors were worried it'd be accepted, which led to the news reporting. A no communication order has been filed in the Melly trial. The order makes Melly and Bortland completely separate. No talking, no lawyer talk, just silence, as the prosecutors want Melly and Bortland together in the next trial.
Issue here, and you can try them together. It is to the benefit of the state to try them together. It just more efficient. You don't have to do things again and again. Do it all at once, and also you get a better chance of having them incriminate each other during the trial. It benefits the defense to sever it. That way they can point the finger at each other and get away with it. So this is what's going on.
They want them to go at each other in court because somebody going to tell on somebody. See, if Bortland did it, he's not going to sit there and take no time for Melly. And Melly's not going to sit there and take no time for Bortland. You know what I'm saying? That's just a given fact. We put them in there together. You know what I'm saying? Between the two of them, prosecutors are alleging one of them had to have did it. Between the two of them, one of them had to have did it. And Bortland was the one that drove them back to the hospital. I think he left them there or some shit. I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? Something like that what I heard. So, with that being said, it is probably in their best interest to try them together because somebody's going to have to tell on somebody and then we're going to find out who's lying.
I got murder on my mind.
Yellow tape around his body, it's a fucking homicide. His face is on a t-shirt and his family's traumatized. I didn't even mean to shoot.
But
riddled with, and when he shows up with a change of clothing, change of shirt, powder residue on his hands, evidencing that he had discharged a firearm. And he lies. He lies about where the incident occurred. He lies about how it occurred. And he lies about not having a phone. I think it was Miss Bradley herself who said, everybody has a phone in his pocket, not Cortland Henry.
As his lawyer revealed, Bortland always lied to the feds. He had powder residue on his...
Now, if Bortland was the one that dropped him off at the hospital. That's what I told y'all. Bortland was the one that did that. You know what I'm saying? They caught him in some lies, which means your word is not bond. It's not straight. It's not 6 o'clock like we are family. And if you're watching right now, you are 100% a real one. Smash up the like button for me one time.
Hands. Someone who investigated the scene and the powder on Bortland's hands spoke about it.
So the right hand of Cortland Henry contained 0 particles characteristic of residue and two component particles, and the left hand contained 1 particle characteristic of residue and 1 2-component particle.
Okay. And can you explain to us what that means?
Basically, overall, there was residue present on the hands.
Bortland didn't like this at all, so when Melly got a mistrial the first time, Bortland tweeted out, "Mind games don't work on people like me," alongside a handshake emoji, as if he's accepting a deal. If Bortland and Melly are tried together, they will use Bortland's interrogation footage from the night of the crime, where he's lying to police, trying to cover up for Melly.
Okay, tell me what happened.
Man, I was playing music, getting off the exit. I was already getting sleepy, almost home, you know what I'm saying? And like, just out of nowhere, like, I just heard, you know what I'm saying? So, and I ducked down, you know what I'm saying, in the car.
Actually,
and I almost crashed the car.
Let me back you up a few minutes. Where were you coming from?
I was coming from the studio, from Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale studio. Which way did you take?
I took I-75, 595 to
75.
Expressway.
Then you took 75 south?
As it's clear to the officer that his story isn't adding up, yet Bortland continues, trying to make his story seem realistic, but gets caught in a lie.
Here's the hard part where we're having a hard time to understand, is that we shut down that entire area, and we had officers shoulder to shoulder walk it out. They didn't find as much as 1 shell casing. They didn't find 1 piece of glass, nothing. Nothing to what you said adds up. And it's hard. Bro,
I'm telling you, bro, that's the class.
I mean, for whatever reason, your 2 friends Are these your good friends?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These my like,
these your two. I'm assuming close friends.
Yeah, we all.
And you're doing them an inservice by not telling us the truth.
I'm telling you the truth, son. I don't like. How? What do you want?
How do you make shell casings disappear?
I don't know. How can I tell you about a shell case?
But the interrogation got even worse.
I told y'all the story, and that's it, bro. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Like, cause I told y'all. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Okay, just so you know, all right, because you're saying, well, I don't want to talk anymore. There's going to be a lot more questions. There's, and we're not trying to piss you off. The thing is, we don't know your friends.
Yeah.
So the reason we have to ask all these questions, because the more we know about your friends, your lifestyle, your friend's lifestyle, your friends, his friends, and the circumstances surrounding today, the more, the easier it's going to be for us to try and solve this.
Realizing that Bortland wants to end the conversation, the officer begins asking about different questions to see if he will open up again. As the officer began asking about the actions,
Bortland obviously has something to hide. He told him to drive by, shoot an explanation. They locked off the freeway. They didn't find a single bullet. They didn't find nothing, no shell casings, nothing. But Bortland is the one that got the gunpowder residue, not Melly. So right there and there, I don't know how we done got so many mistrials. Like, what evidence do they have against Melly to hold him back this far? If when I see, and we can see, family, that he ain't had no gunpowder residue on him. But they're trying to say that the bullets were projected in a certain way in the car that came from an angle where he was sitting in the passenger seat. You know what I'm saying? Behind the driver. Either which way, one of them two did it. I think it was Bortland. Personally, I think it was Bortland. Bortland said, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Don't ask me no goddamn questions. Sound like somebody who was guilty to me. But I could be wrong. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But as of right now, Melly might be coming home. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all first. Remember, I told y'all first. And as always, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse in the sky you checking in from. Because we worldwide, baby. And it's nothing but love.